Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Monday to you and yours. And I'd like to welcome everybody to day 17 of our 21 days of encouragement. We're almost finished. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope this has been encouraging. That's what it's all about. Encourage each other so that we can in turn encourage other people. We're here to serve. We're at the most beautiful time of our lives, and we can use everything we've done and learned and experienced to help others live a better life. So that's why we're here. That's what we're all about. Today we're going to talk about forgiving yourself. Who could have known 4 months ago what 2020 was going to bring us? You know, we're all making the very best of the circumstances, the hand that we've been dealt. And we're all experiencing things that we could not possibly have anticipated or envisioned that we would be dealing with just 4 short months ago. Think about all the plans that we had made for graduations and weddings and events, travel, vacations, all just changed, delayed, canceled. Yesterday, we talked about perfectionism. And the bottom line is perfectionism can be paralyzing to you. And it can even be toxic. It also toxic is when we're too critical of ourselves. When we hold ourselves to such a high standard that we can't possibly meet it. Because when we hold on to that criticism and we hold on to that sense that we missed the mark, that we failed, and remember I've told you there is no failure. Failure is simply feedback so we can do it better next time. But when we hold on to that and we think in that mode of we didn't do it right, we can't, we're not good enough, or we failed. And you know, we do that because we're our own worst critics. We're our own worst enemies, so to speak. When we do that, our stress level increases, our cortisol levels go up, our hormones get out of whack, our immune system goes down, gets weakened. Other systems in the body also then get weakened because everything is connected. And that takes a huge toll on our physical health, our emotional stability, and just our overall well-being. Now, the good news is we can learn to become more forgiving of ourselves. And in turn, once we forgive ourselves, we can forgive others. And that makes us easier to be around. Have you ever had a day, or maybe a series of days, when you just couldn't stand to be around yourself? Well, think of how others feel when they're around you. I know I'm that way, and I usually try to just stop, take some time to myself, and get my act together. Remind myself of all the things that we've been talking about for the last 17 days. So we all have those days. And what we need to do is, number one, acknowledge that we have those days. It's normal. It's human. We are human. And be gentle with ourselves. And know that better days are ahead. Storm clouds always pass. The storm always passes. And the sun comes up again. In fact, if you think about it, the sun never goes away. So the storm clouds are just there to block our vision. But when we focus beyond those storm clouds, we know the sunshine is there. The light is there. Grasp that. Hold on to it. Cling to that. Now, studies have shown when we practice self-forgiveness, our mental and emotional well-being, they're both better, and our attitude becomes more positive. And we can enjoy healthier relationships. And those around us can enjoy healthier relationships with us. So when we practice self-compassion and self-forgiveness, we enjoy higher levels of focus, concentration, productivity, and even success in everything we do. And we have more peace and serenity about us, within us, around us. Now, we have an oil. Today, we're going to talk about the oil blend called Forgiveness. And I have this one here in the condo in Maryland. It's a beautiful blend. It's a really complex blend. And I've been enjoying it all morning and trying to determine what it is, just what notes that I'm smelling. And I do smell the geranium, and I smell, I'm not sure. This one is a little confusing to me today. Maybe I need it. It smells wonderful, but I'm not picking up strong aromas other than the geranium maybe. So let me tell you what's in it. Melissa. Melissa is a very tender, precious plant grown on one of our Young Living farms, and it helps remove emotional blocks. Gary Young knew what he was doing when he put Melissa in this blend called Forgive and named it for Forgiveness. It has geranium in it. I could definitely smell the geranium. I'm diffusing geranium, ocotea, and peppermint this morning, and it's beautiful. That's a side note. So let's get back to what's in Forgiveness. Melissa, geranium, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, coriander, angelica. Angelica helps us release negative feelings and emotions. It has lavender, bergamot, lemon, ylang ylang, helichrysum. Now, helichrysum is a single oil that we haven't talked about that I recall during this series of encouragement. So it helps us release negative emotions that hold us back. It also has a wonderful, wonderful benefit to our physical body as well, but emotionally it helps us release that stuff, that baggage that no longer serves us, that we want to get rid of. It also has jasmine in it and Roman chamomile. Palmarosa is another oil in here. Palmarosa is a wonderful oil for clear skin, and it also helps clear the mind. So we can forgive, clear the mind, and it has rose. Rose is a beautiful oil. This blend called Forgiveness is a powerful synergy. Synergy means all together they're more than any single oil that was in the blend. So the blend together is better, more effective, more beautiful than any of the single oils. And it helps us get past those barriers in life that just hold us back, those emotional barriers, our thoughts, our feelings. It helps open our heart and our mind so that we can forgive. Now, here's a key part. Remember when I talked to you about frequency, the frequency of the oils and how the frequency of emotions, the body stores those emotions in the cells or organs of the body that have similar frequency ranges? Well, the healthy human body's frequency is between 62 and 68 megahertz. This has been measured, and this oil's frequency is about 192 megahertz. So if you want something that's going to uplift you and make you feel lighthearted, and able to forgive, try Forgiveness. 192 megahertz is this frequency. So every drop has 192 megahertz. And our healthy body, even when it's the healthiest, is about 68 megahertz. Very uplifting, very energizing. You can diffuse this just like all the other oils, put it in a mechanical diffuser, put it on a cotton ball and pull it out of your pocket and enjoy it. You can apply it topically. Now, one of the ways when we do emotional release techniques, we sometimes use Forgiveness, and we have the client, we put a drop on the client's hand and have them rub the oil clockwise around their navel, their belly button, because that's where it has a real powerful effectiveness when we apply the oil around the navel, this particular oil. You can also put it over your heart. You can put it behind your ears. You can wear it on your wrist. You can put it on your temples. You can anoint yourself on the top of the head. Maybe one day we'll do an anointing, and I'll show you how anybody can anoint themselves or another person. Okay, that's a really cool thing to do. And I know a lot of parents that anoint their children. Well, they used to anoint their children every day before they went off to school. Now they probably anoint their children when they stay home for self-schooling and probably pour the rest of the oil on themselves to anoint themselves too. So I'll show you how to do that. Anybody can do it. That's all I have for today. I think I've told you everything I wanted to tell you about forgiveness. The most important thing, these oils are wonderful. They just help us. We've got to do the work. We've got to get in there and just fix things with a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, a lot of intention, a lot of heart's desire. We can do it. You can do it. I know you can. Tomorrow, so be sure to forgive yourself and don't be so hard on yourself. We've all struggled these last few months. We're all continuing to struggle. We're doing the best we can, and that is perfect. You are perfect. So forgive yourself for those little shortcomings, because they're not really shortcomings at all. They're lessons in life to help us do better and help us help other people. And that's the key, I believe. We're here to serve. All right, tomorrow is going to be day 18. I'm going to miss this when we finish these 21 days. We're going to talk about planting your roots in real good, healthy soil. And along with that, we're going to talk about the importance of being grounded. So any comments, leave them in the, any questions or comments, thoughts. If you'd like to share anything, leave them in the comments. If there's anything you want us to talk about, please leave those in the comments or PM me. And if you have any friends that are 50 or above and you think they would like to join us for these discussions and these posts, please invite them to this group. The more, the merrier. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.